Hello and welcome to another video with me, Winner and Trades, with another episode of the Weekly Dose Adventure, which I seriously need a new name for because I'm not creative enough to actually come up with a good name for this series. So seriously, please leave suggestions in the comments below or something so I can actually get a different name that's actually good. So yeah, starting off this episode, my computer basically died again. CPU fan not detected. I'm starting to think this is going to become a weekly occurrence on Sundays. Because first time it happened, it was on Sunday after I got up. Second time, exact same thing. But this time I decided to actually open the darn computer and actually take a look at it. Got rid of what dust I can while trying to avoid damaging anything, considering I have nothing to actually clean my computer or anything. Serious darn thing's like 6 years old or something. I don't even remember anymore. And I've never really actually had darn thing cleaned. So yeah. Computer is kind of working right now. I took off the CPU to unscrew the CPU fan to get it off so I could try and clean out the heatsink, I guess. Do I could there. And then put the CPU fan back on. Don't know if that'll help, but I did that. Computer's still working, so I didn't fuck up anything while doing it, which is good. So yeah. And considering that's happened with my computer twice now, I have also went and created short video just in case it actually does completely give up on me and dies, making it where I can't actually make any videos anymore. So I do have a video in case for if that actually happens that I can put up. I actually have uploaded already, but yeah, make public and by ever need it, I guess. So, with all that out of the way, I guess I'll come here and start talking about anime, I guess. So, yeah, let's get on that now. So, My Hero Academia, Season 5. To be honest, this was probably easily the worst season yet for My Hero Academia. And also having the worst opening as well. Seriously, that second opening was absolutely horrible. And yeah, the season was basically just one very long training arc. First half for the heroes, and then the second half for the villains. And that's it. And of course, sixth season has already been announced and everything, so yay for that, I guess. Hopefully that will be much better than this season, considering, yeah, training arcs aren't the greatest for enjoyability, I guess. So yeah, next up here, Bokutachi no Remake. Kyoya has gone back to the past again, right where he left off, basically, when he went to the future. So yeah, he's basically trying to fix his little mistakes that he's made, and trying to make everyone independent of him, considering everyone's starting to become dependent on him. And yeah, just in general, he's trying to make a better future for everyone there, I guess. So yeah, and I don't think we're going to be seeing Maki again. That his daughter with Aki. Don't think we're seeing her ever again. Considering I got a feeling that Kasugawa here is going to win in the end when it comes to Kyoya. Just a feeling I have. So yeah. To be honest, good anime, I guess. And kind of would like to actually see a second season of it to see how things go there. But yeah. Next up is this one, which I'm pretty sure is basically the exact same story and everything as the main parent story, of course, with Tatsuya, and that it literally is, and this is literally just the same story but from Yuki's perspective, in which basically, of course, going to have some new stuff, but also not going to be missing some stuff from the main story. So yeah, decent enough, I guess. First season also ended on at the exact same point where the first season of the main story ended. Though the main story is 26 episodes long and this was only 13, so yeah, kind of went through the story pretty quickly, I guess. Considering it's just one little arc there. That was the main story that was covered here, I guess. So yeah, nothing else really to say here for this. Madoka Magica here. Yeah, Iraha's sister has been erased, I guess? Considering she was missing from that picture at the end. Yeah. And also, final season of this has been announced. So, I guess that will... We're going to see what happens there. So, yeah. Probably going to be a bad end. Considering this is Madoka Magica and everything. So, yeah. I do have hope that eventually we will actually get a good end at some point in time when it comes to Madoka Magic and everything. There's something from this franchise that will actually end with a good end. I have hope for it. Maybe this will be it. I don't know. Most likely won't. And will end up being another bad end, but hey, why not hope for it? Having a good end. But yeah. This one here. Realist Hero Rebuilding Kingdom. Yeah. Second season of basically has been announced already. Part 2, as you can see here. So, yeah. Those negotiations, basically, that he's going to be dealing with, I guess. My first thought for that, when it comes to putting something out there, is just let the people of Amadoria vote on it. Who do they want to be ruled by? The old dictators, basically, or this new country that's giving them all this freedom? Yeah, I think that would be obvious how that would go when it comes to an election or something. But hey, it's a valid option, I guess. I don't know exactly how that'll actually play out. Who knows, maybe I'm actually correct with that. So yeah, second season of this basically being started at the beginning of next year, so that's nice. Gotta wait one season, and that's it for another season of this. So, next up here, battle in 5 seconds, I guess. Yeah. Just basically a battle royale, I guess, kind of. Where the biggest brain wins, kind of, I guess. I honestly don't know. But, fourth program of this has begun right there at the end, in which they're back in Tokyo. Don't know exactly how that works, and also all these people are basically supposed to have been completely erased when they were taken into this battle royale game or whatever, death game, and basically being officially being dead. All the characters here is officially dead when it comes to the rest of the world, but all of a sudden they're basically now back, and that doesn't raise any red flags or anything. Also, they all have these two green bands going around their arms, basically. Anime. So yeah. Only other thing actually I would say here is despite there not really being any romance in it, what there is basically between Akira and Hiri is pretty good, I think, to be honest, despite there being so little. But yeah, next up here is Iraten. And everything here just completely falls apart basically in this final episode here. Seriously. Uh, seriously, do not get me on Miku's bad side. She is completely evil. That's a shit I think she does. But yeah, darkest episode easily. Second darkest, I'm pretty sure would have been the first one, purely off of due to how it ended. But yeah, final episode, easily the darkest one, with two of the main characters being tortured. Yeah, Aisley and Paul especially really don't deserve that. So yeah, um, I'd say if any kind of sequel to this, a second season, which to be honest may never come, I'd say the key characters and everything when it comes to saving everything and getting everything back on track, I guess, would be Gil and Corey. At least those two would be main characters. Not sure of any of the others. But yeah, from what I understand when it comes to this anime has covered all the source material it has at this point, and there is also apparently no sign of that source material being continued. And even if it was, it would probably take a few years before there was actually enough source material for this to get another season. So, yeah, second to the season to this would be very unlikely, I think. Though it would be nice, to be honest. So, yeah, that there is done. Next up here, Kami-san. We got a bit of this, which is very unexpected for me, considering, yeah, I was playing this and only get something here next week when it actually starts. But apparently, from what I can understand, we've gotten the first half of the first episode already for some reason. I don't know why, but we have it. And yeah, great. Honestly, very good. And I expect the whole anime to be pretty good as well. Don't know exactly how far the story is going to go, though I also haven't actually read the source material or anything for this, which is something I do plan on eventually doing. So, yeah, we got something here for Kami-san already, despite it's not actually starting yet. So, yeah, of course, one anime I'm watching for sure this season, and I'm just going to quickly go through all of the rest of the anime that I'm going to be watching this for this next season here, and comment on things that I actually kind of have something to say about. So yeah, let's go. Second season to this. Finally, getting into the season here. And yeah, I, I really hope this season is honestly very good as well. Like the first season. So yeah, definitely a favorite for this next season, I think. Next would be this one here. Don't really have anything to say. Same with this one. Worlds in Harem. Why not watch it? Guess it could be kind of interesting. I don't really know. More that I don't really have anything to say about here. This, from what I can tell, just by reading all of this here, and also looking at the image here, I'd say it's basically Uzaki-chan, but the roles have been completely reversed. Kind of. I don't really know. Probably something along those lines, I guess. So, probably will be good, I guess. Then, more that I don't really know much to say. This series was kind of iffy on if I was going to watch it or not, but decided I will watch it. And of course, more that I don't really know. And then, third season of Yuki Yuna here. Don't really know how this is going to go, but I did watch everything else. Basically, 2 weeks ago at this point, I guess. So, story's somewhat still fresh in my mind, and really didn't completely understand the ending of the second season, but yeah, hopefully that this season will start off and kind of help me with that ending of the second season, maybe. Don't really know, but honestly don't know where that's going to go, considering the second season kind of ended things up pretty well, to be honest, despite it being somewhat confusing for me at least. It did actually do a good job with the ending. So, don't know exactly where this season is going to go when it comes to the story and everything, but hey, we have it here. And also, before I started recording this, I did notice this was on Mal. So, yeah. The movie basically becoming a TV series here with an extra first episode, which is apparently completely original and actually is not in the source material from what I understand, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'll be watching this as well. So yeah, and I also decided to go ahead and add the Sword Art Online progressive movie here at the end of this. I'm going to watch it when I can. So yeah, hopefully this will be good, considering from what I understand by reading this here, it's basically just the first season of Sword Art Online, kind of, but hopefully better. I don't really know. So yeah, that's all of that stuff done. When it comes to anime that I've kind of watched this week, and also everything that I'm going to be watching this next season. Though that's not probably not going to actually be all the anime I watched this next season, considering there are others that I'm kind of looking at, but I haven't actually decided if I'm going to watch or not yet. So yeah, when it comes to games, adult games, each games, whatever you want to call them, I played over the last week. Town of Passion, got that done. Honestly, pretty good game, and it has also been completely finished as well. May eventually get an extra update or two, going by the developer. So yeah, game has been completely finished, and I even won actually 100% of the game myself. Gotten all the content available and it's done. And I managed to finish it in 14 hours, going by what the game says, or 20 hours going by what Ichio says. Don't know how exactly there ended up being a 6-hour time difference between the two, considering I don't think I was redoing stuff in the game that often to, for it to mount up to 6 hours difference. But apparently I did. So yeah. After that, I played the chapter 20 of Now and Then, which has now been released. And yeah, more good contents there. 3 scenes for the main characters that we have available. And yeah, looks like the next chapter things are probably going to be picking up some heat. So yeah, looking forward to next chapter, that's for sure. And also Sydney finally wanting to leave and kind of regroup with you and the rest of you, in which she's definitely going to be bringing Julie along, despite her being resistant to it currently, because yeah, there's that got the stat page thing on there for the characters, and there's the 6 spots here that's completely blank. That needs to have another character there, and well, that's going to be Julie without question. So yeah, she's going to be coming along eventually, I guess. So probably things are going to be picking up over there as well, which will be basically forcing them to leave. So yeah, that's those games done, I guess. And also, today, before like a few hours ago, I went and played all the contents that has been added in Corrupted Kingdoms over last month or two, I guess. I don't really remember. I think the previous version I played was 10.8 or 10.7, I think. And now it's on 11.7, I think. So yeah, like a month or two of updates or something that I've gone through. Few hours worth of content in total, I think. So yeah. To me, it seems like the story-wise, it's kind of getting there. Most of the characters' little paths, I guess, are starting to be finished, which is good considering once all that's out of the way, the main story can get more work, I guess. Be focused on more, so yeah. To be honest, I didn't actually say play anything else, though I also got Europa Universalis IV on Epic now that it is free for this next week, basically. So I guess I could possibly make videos of that in the future. Depends on how well my computer can actually handle recording videos for it. So yeah, I guess that I could possibly do. And maybe switch out for Age of History too, since yeah. Probably will get more views and everything than Age of History 2. And yeah, I'm also game bored with this game, so yeah. I think with Age of History 2 I want at least one more series, I guess, that I'm planning on doing. Maybe. Or two. Yeah, I think two more series for sure that I actually want to do with Age of History 2, and I'm basically done. And at that point, everything's just going to become super repetitive, I guess. So it'd be good to have a different game to play. If my computer can actually handle playing it, of course. So, yeah. Don't really have anything else to say now. Basically finished. Great. So, I guess that'll be the end of this video. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.